It's on.
Thank you. Right down the Jews place that small. I've lost so much weight, this suit is falling off me.
Yep.
I'm serious. Are we on?
Yes.
The camera's crooked. You see the height?
Yes. Happens to.
That's how you can tell me. You see the height on the right side versus the left? So from now on, you use that as your guide, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kissing my wife, not you. Stupid. Look at her. Look at that flow suspended. Oh, I thought it was deep. This is slowly, isn't it? Oh, oh. Thanks, Ben. Greetings, family. Welcome to another one of your Frank 26 UB2Bs. It is the 17th of February, 2020. I greet you in agape love. Nice to be with you. We talk about the Iraqi dinar. We talk about the Central Bank of Iraq, and we talk about the government of Iraq. Now, in doing so, it's important that we establish the ground rules. We're not offering you a date. We're not offering you a rate. And we're not offering you misinformation either by rumors or innuendos or I heard it, through the grapevine kind of stuff. And that's kind of important that I tell you that. There are many places that you can go and study the Iraqi dinar. And I would tell you to be very wise in what you listen to and what you consider, to be valid. Because it was two Mondays ago that I told you, ladies and gentlemen, there is an awful lot. There's an awful lot of fake news out there. And it doesn't have to just be in print either. Anyways, with that said, that I don't offer you a date or a rate on the Iraqi dinar, I'd like to start out, and we're only going to be together about 15, 20 minutes, and then we go to our YouTube, right? Or excuse me, to livestream.com/Frank26. Got it? I'm so sorry. Livestream.com/Frank26. Now, when you get there, that's live stream. I like to use that on Mondays. You go on in there. Subscribe to it. It's free. They let you know every time we come up. And we'll be there tonight at probably from about 7 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what am I doing here right now? You ever see a trailer for a movie? That's about as close as you can get for what we're doing right now. I'd like to offer you a trailer of what we're doing tonight. And let me start out by talking about the elite supreme leadership in Iran. That's an oxymoron, to be honest with you, by saying such a thing. But Iran is a bully, always has been. They killed the Shah of Iran, and they took over with this elite militia garbage people. And it's nothing more but communism. That's all it is. But it's under a religion. And because it's under a religion, oh, don't you dare cross that religious line. You do support us, right? Yeah, I guess. No, you shouldn't, innocent Iranians. Family, I'm talking to you from my heart. I don't feel good. My heart doesn't feel good. My health is not good. The words that I have chosen to share with you tonight are important. The Iranian citizens, just like the Iraqi citizens, just like the United States citizens, are under the jurisdiction of their government. My government in the United States has been run by Democrats, and they want to be socialists, they want to be leftist, they want to be communist. And sadly, they do that because they know that the young generation that exists today, or for that matter, that was born and just after the new millennium, they don't have any idea what communism is. They think it's cool. Give me one of you. Just give me one of you. I can make arrangements for you to be sent to Russia or China if you want, for a week or a month or a year. I mean, because that's what you love, right? Let me send you over there. I'll pay for it. Would you like that? Tell you what, anybody who wants to go to a communist country and report to the communist country and tell them that you're an American and you love being an American, okay? Because that's the deal, okay? I'll pay for the trip. What you got to do is go straight to the communist, democratic style government and tell them that you're a proud American and you're proud to be a free individual on this planet Earth. You'll see what they tell you. You can't even say those words. You can't even say those words. Oh, but you got all this freedom, don't you, to spit upon the President of the United States, and for that matter, to spit upon me. The citizens of the United States, the Iraqi citizens, and the Iranian citizens are under the jurisdiction, a very well calculated word, of their government. So, you know how I feel about us. And as far as, Iran and Iraq, those young people, they're fighting back. In fact, they'd rather die than to live under a communist environment, covered by a jihad religious cause. So call me if you want me to send you over there, and then I'd like to see if you can survive. Iraqi citizens, Iranian citizens are surviving, but many of them are dying in order to get what you got, Americans. Democrats. Oh, you'll quickly lose it. Oh, in a heartbeat. You'll lose it in a heartbeat. The moment that you vote in, communism. Oh, I don't like Donald Trump. I like leftists. I like socialism. I love communism. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I don't care what you vote in. I only care about God's vote. How he votes to, towards me. I really don't care if it's Democrats or Republicans. I want Republicans. If it's a Democrat president, 8 years, oh, God, that was disgusting. I knew how to deal with it, and I know how to deal with it now if we should have a Democratic president. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that these Democratic people are trying to convince the American citizens of the same thing that the elite supreme leaders of Iran and Iraq, thank you, are trying to convince their citizens of. And the citizens have finally said, no, 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 no. Let's hear about the Patriots. As in the New England Patriots, Tank? Or you're not watching?
No, I'm watching. The Patriots, no.
We're patriotic Americans. And Iranians and Iraqis are finding their freedom just like you Americans. Now, do you remember that I told you? I think it was, no, it was in November. In fact, the last week or the last 2 weeks of November, I said to you, family, there might be something small that we'll deal with. Well, it turned out to be Iran. And then they postponed, at the end of the year, raising the value. That was the first postponement. Remember I told you there were 2 of them that they failed on? This Iranian militia, these jerks. I told you, watch. What, Frank? What? They're going to be suffocated, and then there's going to be phagocytosis within their own country. I told you, family, that the Iranian elite militia would come running to Donald Trump. They would beg him to please, 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 can we talk? Can we talk? Of course, they would be as stubborn as can be. They did last month when they said, hey, we will talk with Donald Trump if and only if we talk about the nuclear proliferation that Obama gave us, to which Trump said, up yours. Good for Trump. Obama said, yeah, I'll give you more. Because I know your agenda. It's the same as my agenda. And Trump says, oh my God, are you crazy, Obama? What did you do? So Trump put an end to it. Anyways, these innocent people in Iraq and in Iran, the Iranians are now looking over at Iraq and they're saying, I want to be just like you. And like I told you, actually it's not the elite militia in Iran, because they're pretty well dying and they're pretty well killing each other, and they're pretty well flying out of the area with their money. Yeah, they're going somewhere, I don't know, to the Alps, somewhere in the depths of the Congo. In other words, they're going somewhere to hide with their money, just like the Germans did right after World War II, when Hitler was, taken down. Most of the German followers ended up going to South America. They all hid there, thinking that the Third Reich, the Fourth Reich, the Fifth Reich was going to rise once again. No. And the Iranian elite is at the point now where they're saying, we're still stubborn. We don't want to talk to Donald Trump. But the Iranian government, the good government, yeah, there's actually, good people in Iran's government. 90% of it, of course, 99% of it, of course, is run by the militia and a scare tactic. This is a holy war against, the United States. No, it's not. But these people are getting their hands, their letters, their phone calls, a ring-a-ding-ding, a ring-a-ding-ding. Yes, who's this? May I help you? This is the White House, Washington, D.C., Donald Trump. Donald Trump, yeah. This is Iraq. This is Iran. Hi, Iran. What's up, man? I didn't think I'd hear from you. It's not the elite militia. Who is it? It's us, citizens. It's us, the government that's still here. We want your help. So, while that was going on, a senator All right. While that was going on, a senator comes out recently. I will give you the name of the senator later, not right now. And this senator, it was last week, and he gets a call too, and it's the Iranians, a U.S. senator. What's up? Can we talk? What's up? You know, these sanctions that your president is putting on us, that's just killing us. That's the purpose. Next question. But it's killing us. Who are you? We're the good guys. Of Iran? There's such a thing? Yeah. We want to work with you guys. All right. So the senator gets it all together, and he reports back to the President of the United States, and he says to Trump, look at here. These people want to work with us. They do. Yeah. Doesn't have the full numbers on. Well, I'll block it. Can you see, Jan, help me. Can you see this family? Come on over here, Ben.
Yes.
Did you see that? Okay, so this here is a senator, and his name is Chris Murphy. So Chris Murphy, he says, I held a secret meeting with the Iranian Foreign Minister Zarif. Zarif? Really? OZ? You went to go see OZ? When? Last week. What'd you talk about? I don't know. Excuse me? I don't know. What do you mean you don't want to talk? What do you mean? You went to talk to him or not? Yeah, I went to go see him. Me, Senator, USA, Murphy. And I held a secret meeting. Oh, man, you too? Yeah. I held a secret meeting with the Iranian foreign minister last week, and I don't want to talk about it. What do you mean you don't want to talk about it? All right, so, Iraq did everything possible to talk to Donald Trump. Get in here! Okay. Eddie, our firefly, when are you going to get in here? We're coming. Okay. And when finally there, he's like, it's a miracle. I know, close your mouth. You're getting too many flies in your mouth. And now this MTA is winning over the citizens in Iraq. And, he's winning over the citizens in Iran. So then, a second thing happens. Why? A second thing happens. Too many things in my head, man. Okay, a second thing happens. The Iranian government gets a hold of President Trump a few days ago, and they say, sir, can we talk? No, I don't want nothing to do with Iran. Sir, it's us. We're the good guys. Oh, you guys? Z? What's up? I heard you talk to one of my senators. Yes, sir, and we want to follow up with that meeting. You do? We've been working with the Christian church. We've been working with underground movements in Iran. Yeah, we'd be glad to work with the government of Iran. But you got to do what we tell you. Oh, no, we will. You got to put in the prime minister. We tell you. Oh, no, yeah, we will. We'll give you a list of candidates. In fact, MTA, you should see MTA. He's so happy. They got the 22, but then we also gave him a list of 120-something other names as well, too. And he picked about 70 of them. Yeah. And he came out yesterday, today, tomorrow, I don't know, whatever. And he comes out and he tells the Iraqi citizens, here's what you want. The citizens like, yeah! We got our government. Oh, by the way, here's another 70 more in case you don't like any of those. In case you should decide to shoot one or something, I don't know. I mean, in case one just, disappears by Iran influence, I don't know. But look here. There ain't no failure. There ain't no delays. Ain't no stopping. Got it? Citizens of Iraq? It's me, MTA. You know what I want. The same thing that my clone wants. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my bad. I am the clone of the President of the United States of America. So everything that has been asked of Iraq, we now will ask the same thing of Iran. You got it? Yeah, we got it. Put this guy in. Okay. Give us all the coordinates. Okay. Hey, by the way, United States of America. What? We're trying to do something here with you, Iran. Why are you asking questions? What do you want? How come you don't do something about the rockets that are being fired into Iraq? Well, we already know all your trajectories. We already know all your bases. We already know all your underground missile launching capacities. It's stupid, by the way. We ain't even fired back at it. You guys are going to blow yourselves up, you know that? That's not the way to do it. What was it, 3 days ago? You launched 12 rockets, and only one of those 12 hit. I think it hit a turkey or a chicken. No, a rooster. Yeah, I think it hit a rooster. It was in Iraq. Yeah. So no, we ain't firing back. You Iran citizens, you're asking me why we don't strike back at Iran's militia that is attacking Iraq? Because the missiles aren't coming from Iran. We already know everything about Iran. They're coming from within Iraq. Yeah, we trace back the trajectories. In doing so, you guys move them, and then by moving them, we triangulate, and we actually set up a beautiful map. We can see every source that you fire your rockets from. Well, sort of rockets. So the day that it comes that if we do a full assault on you, it'll only be within a matter of, well, an operational attack, about 25 minutes. And everything that you think you have will be just instantly vaporized and removed. No, we gather intel because the mosquito that is carrying the Nile virus that can kill people, the mosquito, Iran, that is launching the Nile virus, these missiles, yeah, it can kill people. But so far, it hasn't really done much of any damage. The media exaggerated. How come the media ain't covering every day these things, huh? Because the media, socialists, communists, have a different agenda for the President of the United States of America. Yeah. Yeah. So in the meantime, no, we ain't striking back. And if we did, can you imagine? Oh, Trump is Satan. Now, Trump is pretty savvy. And what we do right now is we gather intel of trajectory routes from the missiles, from the firecrackers that they're firing, and then also to see them move. You see, this kind of stuff I never wanted to talk about before. You don't. Why are you talking about it now, Frank? Because we got all that information now. That's why all you guys are chicken shit running out. You're all running away, aren't you? So, ladies and gentlemen, I start out by telling you that there's an avalanche of advancements in Iraq because of the clone called MTA of Donald Trump that is moving everything fast in Iraq. I mean fast. Shit, they're pushing each other. It's not the Middle East attitude anymore. No, it's more of an American attitude because America's taken over everything over there for them. And the CBI? The CBI. No, it's time for me to go, family. I tell you what. They meant well. And by the way, family, is the CBI moving fast? I have so much to tell you about the CBI. I talked to Walking Stick. But Walking Stick has a message for me to send to you. about Dr. Shabibi. So, when we are done, I'm going now to play around for a couple of hours on live stream. And then when we're done at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to start out our call tonight by me telling you a lot about the CBI and literally nothing about Dr. Shabibi. I do not feel good. I am suffering from some medical issues right now. I take your prayers. Y'all take care of each other, okay? I'll see you tonight. Come turn it off, Tank. Lord.